Hi friends, this is chapter number 7 and the topic is Chain Isomerism. So in my previous lecture, I have told you a very easy trick to find out number of isomers of alkanes. Now today we will going to discuss about chain isomerism. Iso means same and merism means the composition. It means that the molecular formula of the compound will remain same, but we can get 2, 3 or so many structures from the same molecular formula. Now in chain isomerism, the main thing is that in all isomers, the number of carbon atoms will be different in the parent chain. So this is the type of isomerism arises due to the difference in number of carbon atoms in chain. And chain isomerism is basically a type of structural isomerism. So before finding isomers of any substance, we have to take 4 steps. First of all, we have to check the molecular formula, that how many number of carbon atoms are present in the molecular formula. Then we have to write its structural formula. Now why it is necessary to write a structural formula while calculating chain isomerism? Because by means of structural formula we can easily understand that how many number of carbon atoms are present and which type of bonding is present between them. As structural formula is an expanded form of a formula and it can easily tell us about the bonds, about the composition and about the number of atoms. So for chain isomerism, we have to count the number of atoms of carbon in parent chain. Then at last, we have to write IUPAC names of our isomers. So guys, let's start. So here is an example of chain isomerism. In start, it's N-pentane. When hydrocarbon chain is a straight chain without any branch, we will use N with it. And as it has a single bond in it, so it will be an alkane. And the 5 carbon represents that it is an N-pentane. So now we will make it isomers and you will count that the number of carbon atoms and the molecular formula will not change. Only the structure will change. Structural formula will change in both isomers. Like in case of isopentane, the parent chain is of 4 carbon atom. While in case of N-pentane, the parent chain is of 5 carbon atom. While the 1 carbon atom will form a branch over second carbon atom. And whenever the second carbon atom get a branch, it is known as iso. And it has 5 carbons, so it is known as isopentane. Now again, the pentane can again reform and change its structure with the same 5 carbon atoms. Now here we have the parent chain of 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2 and 3. While the second carbon atom is branched by 2 carbons, one on the top and other on the bottom. And when one carbon atom, central carbon atom, is linked with other carbon atoms from all sides, it will be known as neopentane. So in this way, in chain isomerism, the parent chain of carbon atoms will differ, but the total number of carbon atoms will remain same. So in this way, the molecular formula will not change, but we can get structural formulas in a different way. Thank you so much.